everyone, I'm Kealy and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to give you an in-progress studio tour. As you may or may not know, I've recently moved house, and one of the real benefits of the new house is that it has 3 bedrooms, and that means that my husband can have an office because he works from home, and it meant that I could have a studio space. Now this house actually used to be my mum's house, so the room I'm sitting in now is what was my bedroom for like 25 years, and now I'm back in it as a studio space, and I knew that this was the chance to kind of just make the space that I really wanted, have space to film, have space to sew, but spread out and do art things, as well as lots of storage for both my art supplies and papers and other craft supplies, as well as lots of fabric and patterns and things. So I think I've kind of achieved that so far. It's looking really good, but it is very unfinished, and there are kind of mucks and messes just dotted around the place. Now the idea with this is, with kind of how busy I am in terms of with school, that I will be able to come in here, do something, put it away, and then the next time come in and carry on with it. So it means that everything should have a specific place. So I'm going to use Marie Kondo as inspiration for that, and make sure everything has a specific place and that I know where that is. And then it means if I'm looking for, say, elastic, I go and look in the drawer where there's the elastic. And it means that I will be able to spend more time being creative and sewing and making art, and less time thinking, where's that gone? Because I find that really stressful. It means that everything to do with me being creative is in one space, which is incredible. And I feel so lucky to be able to have this space. I really do appreciate that not everybody has this space. And I sewed on my dining room table, and before that on a small desk in here for years. And just so pleased that I can have this space, and I'm also really pleased, really pleased. So last weekend I painted it. So we've gone for white colour on one wall, which eventually I will paint a mural on. So I'm thinking of kind of scattered triangles and shapes, and then with flowers coming up from below. And then I've got the wall behind me, and on this wall I'm going to put some prints and drawings of mine. So I'm hoping to get some frames and then get those put up pretty quickly. And then we've got the kind of rest of the space. So I'm going to kind of set the camera up in different locations and hopefully show you the different spaces and the different things I've tried to do with that. Okay, so first of all is the door. Now this is something that I had as a child. These were clowns, but it says Kealy. So I have to keep it, even though they've got little hands you can see sticking out. But I really love that. I think it's cute, and obviously I'm going to keep it because it is my studio space. Might get another sign to kind of go here. So we've got a bit of mess here, first of all. So these are the old bits of furniture and things I haven't put away yet. So I've got a bag of random stuff where I don't know where to put it. And then this is oil paints and acrylic paints. And then we've got storage that I used to have everything in, and then chests of drawers here, which when we arrived I put my stuff in there, and now I don't know what to do with it. So then the main desk. So I've got 2 bags down there, which I don't know what to do with there. So that's just a pile of things I don't know what to do with. And then over here I've got my desk. So this is a chair I had ages ago, and I've covered it, but I'm thinking about covering it again because it's looking quite grubby at this stage. I've had it for like 10 years. Then this chest of drawers here, really useful. I'll show you in there in just a second. And then my desk. So I've got this big desk here, and everything is from IKEA, and I will link it down below. And this is 75 by 150 centimetres. So I've got my old sewing machine here, and then some things that I'm working on. And then this is my new sewing machine set up, ready. That is the prints and loads of patterns that I've had printed recently. And I've also got this second desk here. So that's what is now going to be behind me in my videos. Now that is 2 meters by 60, and it just makes this really beautiful L-shaped desk, which is really useful. So I kind of sew there, and then I can turn around and use my overlocker. And if I want to cut out fabric, I can cut it out either side, or I can cut it downstairs still. But also I can use it to spread out, like when I'm doing printmaking, I need a lot of space. So again, I can use that. So we've got this set of drawers here. In the top drawer here, I've got things like fabric scissors. I've got my little tin with my clips and pins and, well, it does look a bit messy, but bobbins for my sewing machine, unpicker, all in that drawer. I will tidy that up eventually, but that's how it is for now. Got normal stationery supplies. So printer cartridges, sellotape, glue, normal scissors, rulers, stapler, normal stationery stuff. And then in the bottom 3 drawers is art supplies. So we've got glue gun, other bits, other scissors, pencils, masking tape, and then we've got some various tapes, printmaking supplies for stamping, my bow maker, rollers for printmaking, and lots of tapes. And then in the bottom drawer is my larger art supplies that won't fit in the other drawers. So that's all kind of set up really well. Then moving round the room, so we've got the boiler. So we have ordered a cupboard to go over that. Well, my kind of father-in-law is making a cupboard to go over that. So it's going to be white and it's going to blend in. I just really love the blue colour. This is my... for my friend's wedding, this was my bouquet, but it's fake flowers. It fits perfectly basically in my house. So then I've got this here. So we've got the printer and I've just piled stuff on top because I don't know where to put those boxes quite yet. And then this chest of drawers here. So these drawers are where I've got a lot more art supplies. Now this fits A2 sketchbook in it, so that's why I've got it. So you can see there I've got a little cutting mat and then my A2 sketchbook. These drawers are a bit of a mess, but I've basically got almost nothing in that drawer. Sketchbooks, all my Cricut stuff, so I've got some different vinyls and other bits and pieces there. My Cricut machine is actually downstairs though, that's where I've been using it. Then other bits of random paper and things, and stickers and other bits and pieces at the bottom, different papers and various other things there. So from the drawer, we've then got the window. Now this is like this because I was filming and I want the light to come in. But I've set up already these prints. So these are prints of bramble that I made with screen printing. So really cute, just on the windowsill. And then that's my garden out there. So I have got my William Morris curtains, but they are much too short, you can kind of see. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. And then we've got my mannequin. So I've dressed her at the moment in a Molly tee or Molly top and Donovan skirt that are just not finished, but that is an adjustable mannequin and I've adjusted it, well, to my size. And then we've got the 5x5 Kallax. So I've got a few things on top because they wouldn't fit in, so I'll just show you those. So I've got this sewing box which has kind of unbranded threads basically and other bits and pieces. Then I've got all of my threads in this box and I got that from Lidl. It's a really good box. And then one of these is pens and one is pencils. They just won't fit in any of the other drawers, so they're up there. Also up here is where I keep my rulers and other bits and pieces just there. So then I've got the Kallax. Now I decided on the 5x5 one because I knew that was going to be a lot easier. So I've got patterns in here, my PDF patterns, then there's art supplies in here. This is all cotton fabrics in this box. And then this box is, I've actually already forgotten, is more sewing patterns. So quite a bit there. And then all of these white boxes are fabric, but look at this box. It's hardly got any fabric in. So I can buy some more fabric to put in that box. So I've got fabric and then fabric down in the bottom area as well. And then all of these drawers are different supplies. So in this drawer I've put buttons and zips and ribbons. And then in this drawer here I've got things like labels, interfacing and my tape measures. And just in every drawer that's kind of how I've organised it. So those are sewing supplies as well. Then these 3 sets of drawers are art supplies. So, like in this one, I've got pens, a whole range of pens. And then in here, colour things. So it's like brusho, marbling inks, drawing ink, crayons, emulsion paint, those type of things. So really love the addition of these drawers. I think they look really good and they're so useful. And then I've got more fabric just down at the bottom. So massive amount of storage there. I have also set up on the floor here a little space for Bramble to be. So he loves boxes, so he's got this box and he's got a blanket, although he is just wanting to sit on the floor instead. Is that comfy there? That's why that cube is empty, because I thought he'd go in there, but he hasn't yet. So that's interesting. So then these boxes here are all full of remnants of jersey. So I've kind of rolled them all up, but they're all in those boxes. That's why they're not in the storage, because I don't really want to put them there. I want to kind of get rid of them. I need to use them up. And then I've got a bag here of stuff that I'm working on, and then this massive pile here is all stuff I'm working on or things I need to take patterns from. Which is massive, and I would happily have like the wicker basket full of stuff I'm working on, but I don't really need like another box as well. So that's where there's a bit of a issue, really. But yeah, that's the whole space. So that's the space as it stands. Let me know what you think, or if there are any extra things that you think I would really benefit from putting up or adding to the space in general. I really love it so far. It's a really good space. It feels really spacious. Love the colour that I've chosen. And I think once I get everything organised, it will be much better. So I've got things partially organised, but I've still got little bits everywhere, which I would like to sort out. And I think definitely get rid of some of those remnants, maybe just down to one box, and have a sort through some of the rest of the things as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye.